Hey YouTube, it's Leanna. I just wanted to make a quick video. It is Sunday and I got my first fill yesterday. Interesting. It was not as bad as I thought it was. The doctor kind of made it seem like he put 3 cc's in. I've been told I have a 12 cc band. I've actually never heard of them that large, but my doctor was saying that that's what they do now. They put 12 cc bands in pretty much everybody. But anyways, so I got 3 cc's put in my 12 cc band, and like I said, my doctor was kind of like, this is really not going to make much of a difference. You probably won't feel any difference. It'll be your next appointment. Probably he'll put 2 to 3 more cc's in, and that's where I'll actually start to feel some kind of restriction. And so I kind of had to ask, do I have any restrictions or anything like that? He said, if liquids for 2 days, and I actually have not been following that. But I'll get into that. But what I wanted to say first is that he had me lay down, put my hands over my head, and he felt for it, and then he, stuck the needle in, like swirled it around, and then like found the port, was in the port, stuck the 3 cc's in, and that was it. He was done. So, and I don't know if that's because I've seen where, they drink the water and this and that. So I don't know if maybe that's something that happens when you're a little bit more, when they start putting more in you. Since this is probably just the start, it was kind of like, this is what it, just put it in, and, it's not much of a difference. So, I have been bad. I actually did not stick to the liquids. I was not prepared, I should say. Yesterday morning, my appointment wasn't until noon. So yesterday morning, I had scrambled eggs and some ham, and, I think 2 eggs and I think 2 ounces of ham all cut up, whatever. And so that was good. And then after my fill, like I said, I just didn't prepare for it. So I kind of started snacking, and then that led into the worst decision I have made in 6 weeks, which is tacos from Jack in the Box, which actually I think my taste buds have, gotten different now, because they actually tasted really bad, but I was starving, so of course that was my horrible decision that I made. Thought it would be so good, and it really wasn't, so probably never going to do that again. But, it was just weird, because my doctor was talking about how, because, I was about restriction. I said, am I going to feel this? What is, I'm paranoid about eating this, about eating that, and he said that he has some patients that, it's basically what he was telling me is that it's all about portions, because he has a patient where, he used to go to Burger King and get, 3, hamburgers, fries, the whole works, whatever. Now he says, the same patient eats half of a hamburger and, a couple fries. So he said it's mainly about portions, which really shocked me, because I was kind of like, oh wow, the guy's having a hamburger? Oh wow, you're actually kind of like saying it's okay for me to have a hamburger, And so I thought that was very interesting. But like he said, they all have lost a lot of weight, and it hasn't made or break them, eating the half a hamburger. So I thought that was really interesting. But also what I thought was really interesting, and I came home and actually looked up on YouTube, which I hadn't done prior because it kind of freaked me out. But I don't know if I can show you, but so my port incision is here. He actually stuck the needle down here. So I was under the impression that, he was going to stick the needle right here in my incision, because when I press down on it, I feel my port, like, right here. So, I mean, he stuck way down here, so I don't know. I even lay down, because I was like, maybe if I lay down, like, I can kind of feel how he did that. and I still didn't. So I don't know. I mean, but I did look on YouTube, like I said, and I looked at a couple of their videos, and they did the same thing where they stuck, you know, quite away from the actual incision, and kind of followed the port through there. So I thought that was really interesting, and I didn't know that that was the way it was going to be. I actually didn't know until yesterday that my husband was going to go with me. At first he wasn't going to be able to, and then the last minute he was able to, so that was really nice. Kind of was really freaked out about the whole situation, but wasn't as bad as I thought it was. I don't know if this is the first time I've been able to show you my arms, but these are my arms. I'm hoping to get rid of, hoping I won't have too much loose skin, and they've kind of, you know, built up. They're okay, but and let me see if I can get this is kind of meaty, I don't know. This shirt actually used to be super tight when I first wore it, and now it's actually pretty, you know, loose. I can actually wear it to the style, I guess it's intended, because it's intended, you know, for like a nice loose, you know, over whatever kind of shirt. And when I first wore it, it was like super tight everywhere, but it's large. That's pretty much all I have. Oh, real quick, non-scale victory. Yesterday, I fit into a size 14 pants. Yay for me. I have, I think, a couple 14s in my closet, and then everything else is 12s. It seems like once I hit like 190, and I mean all the way, even when I was like around 150, I still wore a size 12. So I have, you know, a fairly decent sized butt, and if you know, tell, but I think it's mostly my booty area. I've always had a booty. I think even when I lose the weight, I'm going to have a booty, so I think most of my pants will take that up. So my quick video, I survived my first fill, and I'm interested about my next fill. I go in 2 weeks to, you know, see if they'll, you know, put a little bit more in, and hopefully they will. Like I said, I don't have any restriction. And like I said, I haven't really ate a whole lot of food, but if I was able to eat 2 tacos from Jack in the Box, obviously there's not much restriction there. So, that I can pretty much guarantee you will never happen again. They tasted like crap. Although I'm debating on eating Chinese food right now. So, maybe I'll get a small portion of that. And it's horrible. I've got like fat mentality, because it's kind of like, oh, might as well eat it while I can, because when I get another fill, I mean, I'm not going to be able to have orange chicken, because it, you know, I don't know. I guess because, you know, I'm thinking bread or whatever, but I know if I chewed up really well, I'd probably be able to have it, but just my fat person mentality. Did really good this morning. I had a protein shake. First time ever I made it had peanut butter in it. So it was actually really high in calories. I think it was like 400 calories and 40 grams of protein. But I had it probably at like 8:39 this morning, and I'm still full, and it's 3:20. My husband's trying to get out of the shower, so I'm going to go. Alright, thanks.